shape, hit the gym, lift the weights, get super cut, big and buff, nice and straight. You got stats, respect, weapon, skill, stamina, muscle, fat, and sex appeal.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Evo Nitro Clean. And today, guys, I have another little video of the sound setup. So you guys are wondering how to hook this up in your house, right? Okay. You're going to need exactly 3 things in order to connect a car amp. I use this for power. And then I have a little stick kind of finagling 2 wires together for ground, which ain't bad. Maybe I can get away with building a bigger ground, maybe. You have to look online for any better pieces. So, yeah. Alright, well, depends on what kind of head unit you have. For your car, you can hook this into the remote. If you got one of those kind of like touch screens, as you can see, focus the damn thing. Okay. So back down to here. So the only thing we have to do is to basically get sound out of this. You said you're gonna put your ground or your battery wherever your battery is gonna be. Mine's gonna be either here or down here on the floor, kind of hidden behind all this. But this is going to be your remote turn on to that. So we're going to go ahead and take this wire, throw it around there. We don't need it. That's stuff that goes back up. Now, we're all going to need to see, as you can see, the RCAs right there. So we're going to grab them. Bring them around here. Kind of. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I guess it's gonna be 2 parts of this. I gotta upload now. Great. Like I said, you got your RCAs like we were left off in the last video. We're just gonna go ahead and put these into here. But if you're using these color-coded ones, make sure whatever ones you have plugged up into your radio, those are the 2 you want to hook up. Now, if you've got a 3-port amp, just go ahead and hook them all 3. But like I said, my radio only has 2, so I'm only going to use 2. So mine are going to be these 2. These are going to be my power leads, or RCA leads. So obviously your blue is white, and your green is going to be the red right here. So you just gotta plug it in ever so slightly right there. Now everything from the amp is technically complete, all but one thing. It's gonna be the battery. But like I said, my battery is probably not charged up enough to hook to this quite yet. But you hook this lead to your positive, the red. The red goes to your positive lead on your battery. And this is going to be your negative. Like I said, I did that because it was black, and it has already some black kind of looking wire there. But yeah, to run this AC inside, you would just need these 2 wires, which is I kind of had a thing already on this one from Walmart, and I used it. So that's what's running my power and my ground. Like I said, this amp is 1,000 watts. Sony Explode, and yeah. So let's go around the front, and we'll come back and I'll install that. But we're putting on this big old TV. Got your little 6x9s for your radio. There's 1. There's 2. All right. Now, our sub that I'm going to be wiring in is going to be a 10. I don't know if you can quite see that in the light, but it's right there. It's a 10. Let me see if I can't get you some more light to see what. I think it's a. Let's see, hang on, what it is. All right. It is a PB3. It's a 10. It's a competition 10. We're going to be hooking it into this bad guy. I've already got half of everything running here, which is hard to show anything about the radio being hooked. If you guys are wondering anything about a radio or how to hook any of that shit up, let me know down in the comment section, and I will do a video on how to wire a touchscreen up in your house off of this. Comment down below if you need help. Now I'm gonna go ahead and then you should be prompted with this screen. You should obviously have sound coming from somewhere. Like I said, we're not gonna be using the radio. I'm just needing to get there. Now most people have, here's where they're having problems with their set-top receiver. It says loudness. Okay. For these duals, you're gonna have to turn on loudness. All right. That's where people mess up. And here in just a second, I will show you the light and everything on the amp completely working 100% 2021. Please leave a like. But like I said, this is, you're going to be your sub lead out to your radio. Now, comment down below if you don't have an Xbox 360 power brick. I'll make another video on how to power it a different way. But there's your sub leads. This is what's going to come to that. But as you can see, I got to hook in order to get a power to that. So set you guys down for a second. That way I get this big battery. So I'm sure you guys are wondering what we're powering this with. Before I show you this, guys, this is not overkill. This is probably the best thing for it at that point. If you guys do not have one of these, I'm sure you can find an old lawnmower battery laying around or something that you can just plug up and leave charged. Like I said, to make this big battery don't go dead so quick, I use a, what is it? I have a tempered piece somewhere up here. Don't mind all these peel things here. It's something I do on a regular basis. All right, so apparently, I'll just explain what it is. I don't have it right off the top of my hand. Basically, it's just a wire that converts into your battery charger that's kind of like this. It's kind of like that long. And it converts into your, kind of like, it's like a speaker lead. It goes into your, where your amp and your battery is going to be charging, which I'll show you that in a minute. It'll go into there, back out, and back to your amp. So it gives it a low pass filter and everything it may need. So, next things forward. Let's get this battery around the corner. This joker's heavy. Please leave a like. I'm doing this for everybody on YouTube. Leave a like. There it is. There she blows. Just so I can get up and around here, guys, I'm going to drop you guys for a split second. We're back. Just like that. All right. So, the negative is right there. You guys can currently see this is where I've been plugging it kind of like this, along with the battery cable connectors right over it, just holding it kind of tight. You really don't need much. Really don't need as much. So you're gonna kind of curve this bad boy as hard as you can, because you got to get this to connect. And with that being said, we should have power to the amp. So, hit the like button. And we didn't hook up the remote quite yet. So it's going to be kind of like, oh. It was just powered on a second ago. I don't know. Oh, that's because I probably don't have that thing hooked up yet. But it's probably going to receive a little bit of a shock wave for now until I hook up the remote. So you come back around here. This is how you'll know if you got power to the amplifier. So come back here on the back of your radio. Find your blue. Yeah, there you are. Take your blue from your amp lead. Take it. Run it all the way. So you leave that exactly like that. Is that remote? Let's see which one's remote. I wanted to make sure. Yeah. That would be right, boys. That's the right. Unless I'm looking at that one. Was that dark blue? Guess it's this blue. Yeah. It's the only blue that's there. Okay. Now there should be a light down here, guys. I don't know if you can quite see that in there, but there's your amp light. My battery's probably dead almost because I haven't been it on the tender. But that's how you guys hook up an amplifier, guys. If you guys are wondering, full video, full spec, everything's right here. You heard it from me. Follow everything. Evo Nitro Clean. We out this bitch.
For the big and buff, nice and straight. You got stats, respect, weapon, skill, stamina, muscle, fat, and sex appeal.